Hello, and good morning to some, good afternoon to others, good evening, perhaps even to another group who will watch this time either today or in the future. I'm Robin Locke, and I'm all about finding purpose. And I wanted to first welcome you. This is a new time slot. We've been doing them in the evening, and now we're doing them during the day. And I think it will be a little bit easier for those who are not in the States to connect to this live stream live. And I also want to announce something that I'd like to try in subsequent live streams, and that is to serve as a receptor and as a means of sending out energy. And I believe this to be healing energy. And so I'd like to try it out next week. And so I announce it today so that I'm sure to kick it off, because I had thought I might do it today. But I'm going to wait until next week and see where we go from there. I also wanted to announce today that I'll be hosting a series of events. And the first one kicks off in January on the 18th. And it's going to be in North Carolina, in Greensboro. And it will be up on our website soon, where you can see more of the information. And what we'll cover is addiction, self-healing, and purpose. And I was resistant to the addiction part of it. But what I realized is that addictions are limitations, and that in order to fully self-heal, sometimes we have to recognize those addictions that perhaps we don't even recognize having. And all of them lead us back to finding our purpose in this lifetime, because my objective is so that when you leave this life, you are able to make a true election as to whether or not you come back and have another embodiment. And so if you get about doing a number of things, and there are a number of steps, but I don't want it to sound laborious. It's just as it is. We've been incarnating for a terribly long time, and we've accumulated things that now we need to not atone for, but to restore wholeness, because it's the wholeness that we've lost that we need to now make whole, so that when we do leave this embodiment, and let's say it's the last one, then your soul has more components and is more complete and whole, similar to how it entered into the initial rounds of incarnation here. And so let's delve in and dig deep and get about enacting steps that will help you unlayer and live the life of your dreams as you look to enact your purpose-driven objectives, because your purpose is why you're here. And it may be why you're tuning in to discover more about that thing that has seemed so elusive, because the mind will misdirect and lead you off target, let's say, to distract and to take you on a different course, because the mind will suggest how difficult it has been to find that purpose. It's been so elusive. And why do you think you're going to find it now? You haven't found it before. And the mind is very good at distracting and sending us off on wild goose chases to do things that really don't matter at the end of the day. And so if you have a checklist, as I used to have a very detailed checklist, if you think about it, in 10 years from now, will many of those things that are so important to do today, tomorrow, or the next, are they really all that important in the scheme of things? And what I'd suggest here is that as you plant seeds, and as you seek to nurture, grow, and water what you've planted, then in 10 years, you're going to have quite a magnificent crop of opportunity, because your choices will change. Your choices will change the components within your life will change. And the things that you thought were important today may not seem so much then. And so that's what I wanted to announce today, was to let you know that on the Advanced Energetics website, and it's advancedenergetics.org, that probably, or I'm hopeful to have either this week or next, an updated website that is up and running, and that will have our events up and running. And there'll even be a speaker sheet that will tell you how you can connect and request a speaking engagement. Because what I know for sure is that I don't know fully what the elders know and those who I connect with. And so I know just a very small portion of that. And I probably know a very watered down portion of that, because it's hard for the mind to grasp much more than it has been able to grasp in the totality of this life. So if you're into whimsy and wonderment, if you're into shifting perhaps your perspective and seeing life a little differently than you've seen it before, if you're ready to look at things in a marvelous way and in an unparalleled way, and you're ready to see life and all the wonders that it does have as its components, if you're ready for that, and this is the methodology that you might embrace and engage moving forward. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for being a part of this community. I encourage you to go in the meantime to the advancedenergetics.org website and sign up to get a page or two. It's actually 15 pages, but it's a PDF that will help you begin manifesting the best day by establishing the best practice to do so. And so you just sign up for, you sign up on the website to get our updates when they go out, and you'll, as our gift, get the steps to manifest the best life. And it's 10 steps to transform, to have that transformational life. Because if you're ready, then I'd say it's time for you to transform into more than perhaps you were yesterday, or that you will be tomorrow. So thank you again for joining today. And if you're joining later, thank you for listening. And I'm just grateful for this opportunity, the ease of this platform, and the ability to know that more will be each day, that we want it to be that way. So thank you for this, and thank you again, and look forward to see you next week, next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.